Hello and thanks for watching Best Maths Tutors. I'm continuing to go through the Edexcel higher tier paper from 2019, and this is paper 3, which is a calculator paper, and we're on question 8. So in this question, we've got a right-angled triangle, and someone's tried to work out the length of side BC, which is this one. So we know it's that side because it's the side which goes from the letter B to the letter C. And she's made a mistake, and what we've got to do is work out what mistake she's actually made in this work in here. So somewhere in here, she's made a mistake. So what she's attempted to do is use Pythagoras Theorem. So let's have a look at that. So Pythagoras Theorem is for a right-angled triangle. So if we draw a right-angled triangle here, then the important side that we need to know is that the side opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse, which is that, which I'm going to call H. And if I call the other two sides A and B, then the formula would be then for this, that the square of the hypotenuse, so H squared, is equal to A squared plus B squared. And that looks similar to what she's been doing here, but in fact, BC isn't the hypotenuse. In fact, AC is the hypotenuse. This one is H. So if we were looking for a side that wasn't the hypotenuse, then the formula would have to be rearranged. So let's imagine I'm looking for A here on this one I've drawn. Then, in fact, A squared would equal H squared, not plus this time, but minus B squared. So she's treated BC as though it's the hypotenuse. So that's where her mistake is. So we could say Sarah has used BC as though it's the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. My pen's lagging a little bit here, which is why the writing's going a bit messy. So Sarah's used BC as though it's the hypotenuse. In fact, because it's not, the formula should be now if we're looking for BC, it should be BC squared, and it should be the hypotenuse, so which is AC squared minus the other side, which would be AB, so minus AB squared. So if she'd done it correctly, that's actually the formula she would have used. And that is absolutely enough to answer this question. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to continue with it. So consider this a bit of an optional extra, but I'll show you how to use the actual formula now. So if she wanted BC squared, then she'd say, well, BC squared is equal to AC is 8, so 8 squared, minus AB, which is 6 squared. So if we work out what they are, then 8 squared is 64, 6 squared is 36, and if we subtract those, then we get 28. And so since BC squared is equal to 28, then BC, which is what we're interested in, is actually the opposite to squaring, which is square rooting. So we'd use our calculator to find the square root of 28. And that's it. So I hope that's been useful to you and helpful. If it has, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, which there's a button down at the bottom right here, and to like our video. So thanks for watching.